Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. As you can see, I have before us the WIESEL. Now, what I did today is I spent quite a few games working on the WIESEL over at WoT University. You know, World of Tanks. Because my WIESEL play was not going well, and I realized that I need to really concentrate on it because the way it went wasn't the way I wanted it to go, because the way I thought it went is not the way it goes. That's kind of confusing, but that's the WIESEL for me. So I don't know if that's you or that's just me, but there's all kinds of weird stuff about the WIESEL that I had to figure out before I could have the first MVP game I've ever had in the WIESEL. Now, it wasn't a super MVP. It was just an MVP of execution well enough to win, as opposed to being a dominating MVP. So it's not that domination level yet. But hey, MVP is MVP, you know, regardless of whether it's, you know, low level MVP or butt kicker Grandmaster Special. So I'm going to show you this game and explain to you what I was doing. Maybe that will help you if you also have the WIESEL. But first, please leave a like for this video. It will really help to have some exposure across YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Remember, it is absolutely free. So now, let's get to the WIESEL, shall we? Welcome to Heilbronn. All right. Well, let's get ready to rock. I was replacing the batteries in my controller, so I was sitting here for about 30 seconds or so. Don't worry, I'll be moving momentarily. Actually, I have a couple of, well, maybe only one of the Cold War medals to show you at the end of the match. This game doesn't last very long. I think the whole thing was about 5 minutes and 40 seconds, something like that. So in Heilbronn, I like to go and take some at least look at rocket sniping opportunities, if any, before I head off to wreak mayhem. Saw some guys over there on the mini-map. Nothing really. Take a looky-loo, as Matlock would say, and forget about it. No harm, no foul. It'll take them 3 minutes to capture the base, so that's not really a threat. It's real helpful to get some camo, so we knock this dude down. Now, this guy is small and it's hard to knock down trees. This is just a goofy little tank, and if you have the groove, you can really be a vicious scorer in this tank. I'm working on developing that groove. I have a little bit of it, but some dudes that I know have a lot of it. Well, one guy actually. WIESEL, you know who you are. So now, this time I didn't find any sniper opportunities, and it varies from game to game. So here it's all mayhem. Now, for you older gentlemen like myself, the best analogy I could figure out for this is you want to play this sort of like a torpedo bomber. Torpedo bomber lines up to the battleship, launches the torpedo, and we go straight until it hits, and then we veer off. Although I get much closer than obviously any torpedo bomber would get. Because if you move offline, your missile will move offline as well. So that's a key lesson. But the advantage of this technique is that you saw me just stay moving at a good speed. Hello. Fire. Boom. And sometimes it does more damage, sometimes it does less. Sometimes it kills outright. It's just, you know. Now I'm using the most expensive rocket, just in case you're wondering, what I call the premium. So I have 24 of the highest priced rockets. So that way, if you like what you see, well, you know how to get it. Oh, you're in trouble, Sonny. Fire! Yeah, well, the other guy killed him. It's okay. I had a kill shot if he didn't. Unfortunately, when you bump into things, your horsepower acceleration is not too hot. It'd be vicious if you had great horsepower. Here's another target. Boom. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Did a lot of damage, almost killed that guy. Doing more damage. BMP is shooting at me. Got a lot of nerve trying to kill me. I'll just outrun him. I mean, this guy goes 97. Tag. At full speed, the turnaround is not too good. It's a pretty big circle. Oh, there's free lunch right here, baby. And you don't have to be blazing speed. Just, you know, whatever speed works for you. Like I had that one at a, you know, slower speed, made the shot a lot easier. Well, that guy got killed. I told you it wasn't very long. But that showed a lot of the basic shooting while moving elements that you need to have to make your rockets most effective. Now you can use that technique on any tank. The Ignis is another one you can use it on because it's, you know, goes 75. It's semi-fast. But most of the time on other tanks you would be probably using them as more of a sniper weapon. Although you could do them on the Ignis. One of the things you could do is use the rocket as a finishing shot. You empty your magazine and then switch to your rocket, and you're still relatively close to your target, and you punch them with that missile. Adios, muchacho. It does a lot of damage. So that's the thing. So I wanted to show you guys this because, number one, hey, I had a great match in this finally, and I was, you know, lucky enough to have a great result, and also to, you know, mention the technique and how you can use it in other rocket launching tanks. So hopefully you thought that was interesting. Now let's go to the medals, shall we? Okay, now we're at the end of game screen. So it was a decent game, not great. You know, 2 kills, 3,800 damage, solid, 900 assist. This is, like I said, this is a very low-end MVP. You know, my team was good, so we had multiple players spreading out the damage. So this way, a lower score overall could have the ability to become MVP. You know, decent money, good commander, 3,000 points. This is just a single 100% one-star commander, Spartacus, from the Warlord. That's the guy I got for my Warlord card. So let me show you the Cold War medal. That is the Fire and Forget medal. Damage more enemy vehicles, at least 3, with missiles than anyone else in the battle. In the event that 2 or more players damage the same number of vehicles, the award goes to those that are whatever is granted across those qualified. I guess it goes to everybody, is what it means. You all get one. So there you go. You know, like I said, it wasn't that great. It was good, but I mean, I get a bonus as a weak WIESEL versus that Leopard 2A5, which is a heavy tank, right? So that explains how he got 9,200 but didn't get MVP. He was right there. I mean, you know, just a hair ahead of him. Lucky for me. But a real solid game. And the most important thing was showing you the technique of rocket launching that would help you in your own rocketry, especially if you have an Ignis, because it's kind of similar in that regard. And that way I get to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We get to take care of the WIESEL and then mention the application for the Ignis. You can use it in other vehicles as well, but that was the main goal, was the WIESEL. So I hope you enjoyed this short video about the WIESEL. I'll probably make another one sometime if I can ever get another MVP. But I'm still working on this, by the way. So please leave a like for this video. Please consider subscribing. I average about 2 or more videos a day. So please tell your friends. That way they can have a chance to possibly like and subscribe and see what's going on over here. Hope you guys are enjoying the first day of the season. I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.